Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Civ 6, where we're kind of cruising towards a presumable cultural victory, but with the eye to the future, knowing that as we attract more and more domestic, or foreign tourists, I should say, and you can see, like, we're getting up there, dude. Tourism per turn. Hey, I think in order to win, you have to have more foreign tourists. You have to have every other civilization send you more tourists than they themselves have. No, I will not send you a painting to which I do not actually know the name. I assume that as we inch closer towards what appears to be an obvious cultural victory, our neighbors are not going to be too happy about it. Let's put it that way. I'm just trying to see where I'd like to go here. So I don't know, again, I feel like it's hard. I kind of wish, and I'm just being honest with you, I kind of wish I didn't go for a cultural victory, but it's tempting to do so because Canada is a culture-focused city in the game. Send you to Stockholm and then steal great work. That's what I want to do there. Hold on. What can you build on this oil field? Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. But what I think I am going to do, I think I'm actually going to build another city. I'm going to build a city up north, or perhaps down here. I mean, to get coal, like we built right here, it's not really that far away, but I've heard that in Civ 6, you really shouldn't be as concerned about building more cities. Like building cities is actually fairly sensible, apparently. Do I have the governor that allows us to make a settler without losing a population? The answer appears to be no. I'm just worried because, like, there's gonna be so little food up here. But if I guess if we can at least get access to, like, crabs and fish, that's not so bad. We won't have access to the coal, though. But I don't know, man. I'm willing to give it a try. So this is Ottawa? Yeah. Buy a settler, dude. And then choose production. What do you think we should build? If you think we should build a university, what I'm going to do instead is buy a university. You think we should build a barracks? What I'm going to do instead is buy a barracks. You think we should build an armory? What I'm going to do instead is buy an armory, and then we'll probably produce something. What do you think we should produce? A market. Okay, fair enough. Kind of just relying on the wisdom of the AI at this point. I think militarily, we might be behind in terms of, you know, peak military units. I mean, I'm just going by the real world. It's the 1930s, and we're still walking around with, you know, field cannons that came onto the field in, like, the 1700s. But we do have aviation. You know, we've invented flight. I will not give you In the Mountains on a Summer Day is the most precious work in my collection. You're making the Big Ben. Okay. The enemy Sphinx has been pillaged with redcoats. By the way. Okay, so we've avoided a Dark Age. There's no way we're getting a... James Joyce. There's no way we're getting a Golden Age, though. So let's see. There's an art museum in Kingston that still has 3 spaces available. We do have a great artist. What are you doing down here? Send them, Dad. Choose production. We got 541 gold. What do you want to build? Why a holy site? I know it's good for tourism. But, like, is it as good for tourism as building, like, a theater district? I really feel like building a theater district seems more sensible. So we're trying to take over as Caesarion of Babylon here. We need 2 more. And the settler. They need orders. I mean, if Sweden feels compelled to settle up here, then you know what? I feel compelled to settle up here. And we should probably... I know we were trying to get national parks, but let's send a Mountie out there to protect them. I'm sorry to tell you, James Joyce, you might as well just go over here, take a little snooze. You won't be writing Ulysses or Dubliners anytime soon. We're full. 30 diplomatic power, 24... No, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Here's what I will do. I'm going to refuse that deal. Now, my turn. If you want to trade truffles for tea, I might consider it. Or truffles for wine or something like that. Our society... Oh, I'm relieved to see your empire poses no threat to ours. This is pretty rich considering like 4 episodes ago, I dominated your civilization, militarily speaking, in such an incredible degree. Refuse deal. Although that actually might be a good one. I refuse to give up the Iliad because we had it first. Why might it be a good deal?
Isn't simply seagulls that flock to our
If we build a
shores
seaside
now.
resort, we may be able to benefit from this new attraction to the sea.
Radio.
That seems, again, good for tourism. Whoa. Soldiers march by in formation, calling cadence, I don't know, but I've been told. Life in Vancouver gets real old. Excuse me. Why is my city constantly being mocked in these civilization videos? Rocketry, dude. So we're pursuing a potential science victory as well. Wait, broadcast center. An extra great work of music slot. It does use 3 power though, and we have like no power. What about another wonder? Is there any place for you to build? Because I thought about, like, Eiffel Tower is good. But this 3 food tile is being worked by a citizen, but... I'm going to do it. Hopefully that's not a catastrophic change for Ottawa. No, I don't think we can build Big Ben in time, probably. Really, a neighborhood? Alright. I mean, if you say so. You can't build anything on oil, huh? What I was about to say is I think having the Eiffel Tower done and improving the appeal of all of our tiles within the civilization means that we're likely to be able to find way more places to build natural parks. Dude, you want to build another ice rink? Absolutely. Anything to up this tourism. Keep in mind, if we get to 300 tourism, we're going to start to get even more diplomatic power. And anytime we get a resolution that gives us the ability to get diplomatic victory points, we're going to be, climbing the ladder there. And we should be in second, maybe? Yeah, we're in second. 2 diplomatic points versus... We're technically tied for first. Yeah, I'm not going to give you 2 statues for 23 gold, Queen Victoria. These are terrible deals. These deals don't even make sense. Excuse me.
The children of the nuclear...
No, okay. Thanks for stealing the gold. I do appreciate it. Gabrielle has overheard that Christina thanked Cleopatra for cooperating with the agenda bibliophile. How on earth? Why are you giving Christina great works? Strikes me as being very dumb. Build that ice rink. Okay. Keep making incredible paintings. This painting is called Rooster. I can get down with that. What are you doing here? I really still feel like siphoning funds is pretty sensible. But I really also want to steal technology once our other spy gets established. So there's 90 turns left in the game. I mean, I feel very, very confident in our abilities. What I will tell you, if we do another Civ game, which is up in the air, I'll probably put something else in this slot for a while, but if we do another Civ game, I would definitely try to play... England has conquered Memphis? What? Memphis is an Egyptian city, isn't it? It is! Yo. I would probably go for a civilization that's more war-focused, just for, like, particularly entertainment value. Yes, steel tech boost, please. 63%. I'm willing to roll the dice on that one. Trade route. Send him to Memphis, dude. It's a long trip, but... Okay, make dedication. One era score for each successful spy operation. Definitely seems most appropriate. Kingston, what do you want? A factory? An aqueduct? Or a neighborhood? Well, we'll just buy you a factory. I will buy you a factory. That's not how the song goes, but you get the idea. I think we already... I mean, you're gaining population at what I would describe as a pretty good rate. You know what? Sure. Oh, that's... we can't build an aqueduct there. That tile's way too good. I don't really want to build a neighborhood, though. To be honest, give me a watermill. Yo, I thought that dude was doing something different. No comment necessary. All right, settler, welcome. Okay, as much as that is a hilarious insult to the city of Toronto, to put it up here in the frozen north, we gotta be sensible here. This is not Toronto. This is the northernmost, you know, let's have some respect. This is Iqaluit, the capital of the newest Canadian territory from 1999, known as Nunavut. Welcome. What should we get going on here? Well, let's buy some food and housing. You're available for promotion, but I can't promote you because you're on the move, I think. I'm gonna also buy you a monument. And then what about a harbor? I mean, it's recommending. How about a water park? Oh, that looks like fun. Hey, come get hypothermia at the Iqaluit water park. Adjacent to the polar ice caps. Okay, Victoria finished Big Ben. I'm very glad I didn't start building there. Your people settle too close? What are you talking about? You recognize we were recently at war, right?
And nothing more.
New government unlocked. Democracy. Your trade routes to an allied city provide +4 food and +4 production. 25% discount on purchases with gold. Now that's tempting. This does also give us more diplomatic favor. So I think we gotta say, you know what? Classical Republic, you got some real positives, but the time has come for us to switch to democracy. Took us long enough. And look at all the policy spots we got now. So let's be smart here. Wild card policies. We would probably want, I don't know, I actually think like maybe great scientists at this point. I think we have too many great people in the arts, essentially. Yeah, I think unit maintenance reduced is probably the most sensible to save us a little gold. And then on diplomatic policy, I could be wrong with all this, by the way. How about each envoy you send to us? Nah, I don't think we need it. Just looking. I don't know if we need them. Oh, here we go. Spies who steal a tech boost without being discovered get an extra boost. And then, how about +200% tourism from great works of music? +200%. That's amazing. Okay. You're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. I'm going to send you over here. I know there's only one population in Iqaluit. We're going to start working on that. For science, they say get class struggle. More power to you. We need some power. I'm relieved to see your empire poses no threat to ours. It's a little bit of an insult. But, you know, that's okay. Special session of the World Congress. What's going on? The English Empire is the target of this competition. If we do not stand united, the fate of this one city will come to us in time. You're not party to the emergency. You can't vote. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess despite having the most diplomatic power on Earth, I don't get to choose. A third spy? Really? Let's do it, dude. I feel like our spies have been doing great work. Okay. There's no great works to steal in Stockholm. Excuse me. I was informed that there would be great works to steal. Let's start by making ourselves stronger in this city. The mission target is no longer valid. I guess because they traded the great work in Stockholm. No longer valid. We did cross 300 tourism per turn. So that's more diplomatic favor. Yo, England is going nuts, dude. They've lost it. Wiping Egypt off the freaking map here. Okay, Iqaluit just finished work on its water park, I guess? No. That's a different city. Disregard. I mean, I do kind of want to build a broadcast center. Especially now that we can do it in an area that is not as much of a problem. Halifax needs more housing. That's fair. I mean, we built the broadcast center in Broadway. That just seems, you know, sensible to me. Again, I love the fact that we got all the religions fighting over here. We got Catholicism, the pantheon of the goddess of festivals. I still haven't founded a single religion. We got Shinto. As long as we can be a hotbed for religious cosmopolitanism, I feel like we got nothing to worry about, brother. Nobody's scoring a religious victory as long as we got a little bit of dissent over here. I think. Again, I didn't really finish talking about it, but yeah, if we do another Civ campaign, I definitely want to be more expansion focused, more naval, more open than navies, and also a little bit more military focused. Stole 580 gold, promotion to master spy. I'm going to be the master of the spy. Okay, take a look. Open technology tree. We're way down here. Somebody did invent electricity, but I mean, we're up there. Combined arms gives access to nuclear fission. I mean, I do want satellites, which allows us to land on the friggin' moon. How long is it? 6 turns for advanced flight? I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, Vancouver. What do you got? Citizens starving! They need food. Desperately. How about that? 27 turns until a new citizen is born. That's right. That's right. I don't know if we can place a water mill appropriately. Build a spaceport, a district that is required to construct the science victory projects. Why not, dude? I'm just worried about building it there. Is it worked by a citizen? It is worked by a citizen, so we'll lose 1 food by building it here. This must be worked by a citizen, yeah. I don't know. They say build spaceport. I'm gonna do it, but I'm a little spooked simultaneously. So our builders should be done now. I'm actually gonna make your spy even better. New government available. Yeah, we got communism. That's right. Plus 10% science, which is actually, like, potentially pretty good, I think. If we're, I mean, I don't know. The thing is, I'm going for a science and cultural victory simultaneously, which I have to imagine is a terrible decision from a strategic standpoint. But simultaneously, I kind of like it right now because of the fact that a cultural victory is just building purple things and then hitting next turn, as far as my limited IQ is capable of understanding. So, I'm kind of the opinion that this is a more sensible idea for us for the time being. To maybe have a mega project to focus on. Your troops tread too close to my borders. What are you talking about? Where are you? Who are you? Oh, I guess it's probably these guys. I mean, you know, Cleopatra's made peace with Victoria. I mean, if it makes you feel better. I don't really want to spend 19 turns doing it, so I'll tell you what. Hey, Christina. Open borders? Yo, 18 gold once for open borders? Sounds good to me. I'll move my troop. I don't care about Scythia. Scythia will not attack us. What's wrong with the Kingston font? Did you see it? It was like... It looked to me like it was off-center, like they were making fun of me. Okay, England has invented steel. Spain has pillaged a holy site. Scythia has suffered significant damage from catastrophic eruption. Thank you. Thank you for having me move my troops. Mount Kilimanjaro has erupted. 5 tiles damage, 2 population loss, 7 tiles gain fertility. I mean, you definitely would rather have no population loss, I'm sure, at this point. I'm assuming, at least. What are you about to finish here? Research laboratory. Yo, Ottawa has given us 65 science. Scythia's just declared war on Sweden? What is happening, dude? You know what this means? I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like this might be a great time for us to declare war on Sweden again, once we get our troops over the border, at least. And I'm looking. Sweden has been targeted for a... Spain has switched to fascism. I'm not going to give you the Agatha Boss. What is happening? Sweden has denounced the evil deeds of England. I mean, I kind of feel like we're natural friends to Scythia here. And if we could engage in a 2-front war on Sweden, that might be wise. Okay, great musician. We got Chopin. We have got Chopin. Eat my bud, 'cause we have got Chopin. That is Mozart, I think. Okay, promote this unit first before they do anything else. Yes, time to complete all missions reduced. That's fantastic. St. John, what are you working on? Audience chamber. I'm thinking. Here's the thing. I'll build an audience chamber. Chopin, you wanna get a move on here? Do we need to declare war on Sweden? Probably not. Could we benefit from declaring war on Sweden? Probably. I mean, we can see a little bit. You know, we have Geneva as kind of like they're in the way, which is great news. We also have the ability to buy a pretty strong military, if necessary. What would we be looking for? I guess here's the thing. I want to wait until my units get into my own territory first, so that I have a more sensible approach to a more sensible avenue to be able to attack. I also want to wait for Scythia to come in there and start working at him. But, you know, this gives me the added opportunity, I think, of being able to see how it goes. And if it goes well for Scythia, good time for me to come in. And truth be told, I would love to snag Lund. And then we could culturally probably just assimilate Norrköping. But I will say, I feel like Scythia... I mean, it's 1954 is the era of the atomic bomb. And they have a catapult. And a rocket launcher, but I mean, I'm not 100% confident in Scythia's ability. What I will say is, I mean, hey, disrupting Sweden, at least temporarily, it seems like a smart idea. Even if we don't get involved, it seems wise, you know? That way, sorry, there's other things going on here. That way they're distracted, you know, they can't focus as much on a scientific gain. Truth be told, I'm also like completely unconcerned. I mean, that seems real bad for Scythia. I'm unconcerned about Scythia's military because it's like it's ancient tier, you know? They got knights and coursers and, I mean, an anti-tank crew, admittedly, but still. Nothing I would feel too dangerous about here. So just fortify for now. We can always upgrade these units, I suppose. I'm going to try to recruit some partisans. Create rebel units within the city. Again, just anything at this point to mess with them. This has become a game where we watch the enemy struggle now at this point. And we follow this war closely, because again... If there's an opportunity for us to swoop in, I'd be a happy man. No, I'm not going to give you gunpowder and horses for gold. I can forge my own gold at this point. I am here to tell you, though, I think Scythia is going to get crapped on. And if they are... Is there any way we could swoop in and grab something out of it? I don't think it's worth our time, honestly, to declare war on Scythia. Even if we could even manufacture a casus belli. And then, I don't know, we try to steal gold from them. We're already stealing gold from them every 7 or 8 turns, you know? Unless, you know, maybe they've got a more impressive military than they have right now, but for now I'm leaning towards not worrying too much about actually going to Scythia's aid and Sweden's demise. Alright, England is building the Orzagas. Doesn't really bother me. Dude, Scythia was wiped out in like a turn. I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably was not. I mean, Sweden is a little bit more of a. They're a pretty robust nation here. You want me to join a war on Spain that you want to fight and also give you the Odyssey? Yeah, that's a tough one. Spain, big smiley face right now. Not really an existential threat to me because they're across the ocean. For now, I feel relatively safe just existing here. I don't really want to recruit partisans here. I just want to endlessly steal Scythia's money. And I gotta say, business is good. Let's go take a look at Iqaluit. How you doing up here? Dude, it's about to have 4 population. That's not too bad. No, I will not join your war on Spain and also, like, give you a spy. Are you insane? We're about to have 2 things done. Dude, the World's Fair is going to complete next video, too. And that is just chef's kiss.
Sure, jets are fast and economical, but oh my, what fun we've lost. And what leisure we've sacrificed in the race for efficiency.
What are you talking about?
A good plan violently executed right now is far better than a perfect plan.
My man. Okay, we need globalization for our potential science victory. So I am going to go for that next. And then Iqaluit, oh no, sorry, that's Kingston. They just produced another spy. They're happy. They're growing. I'm not going to build another spaceport. I'm assuming if we have to build one spaceport for every single space mission we do, then so be it, but I don't believe that that's the case. So I'm going to just build a commercial hub, and we'll build it like... is this being worked? No. Let's build it here then. Might as well get some bonus out of it. And then you. I want you to be able to steal science, and I'll tell you, England is doing a lot of scientific stuff right now. Please go to London, and yeah, you can steal a tech boost. Okay, so that's going to do it for this episode. I think it's a little bit more of a low-key one. Things to keep an eye on. We are, you know, we're in the space race as 1960. Seems appropriate. We're about to probably win the World's Fair handily in the next episode and get 100 great person points. Another World Congress will happen next episode, and maybe, just maybe, we will come to Scythia's aid in this war on Sweden. But for now, marching towards a science victory. We're not that far ahead in science. We're doing pretty well. Culture. Dude, Sweden is kind of coming up. I'll admit. I mean, we're producing more culture per turn, and we have more tourism per turn. But it's still, you know, when you got somebody close to you, it's going to make it hard. Religion, not even close. Diplomacy is another avenue for us to potentially win. But anyway, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It's a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And thanks for all your support in the Civ series so far. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. See ya.